If you've never been to Carnival in Rio, what the fuck are you doing? Just come, it's amazing.
Showing Brazilian Carnival to my British boyfriend.
Brazil's crazy. I love Brazil. We haven't even left the airport. Already got free alcohol.
Carnival started. We're now in Flamengo Beach. Sugarloaf back there, Pão de Açúcar. This is not like one of my favorite beaches here.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the water's quite an ugly colour.
Yeah, exactly. Although the water is not great, the view is amazing.
It's quite cool. We've seen the planes take it off.
Yeah, so you have the airport right there. That is the airport that we arrived at yesterday. We chose this location, not for the beach right now. Our priority now is to go on Carnival. On this area, they have street carnival that we call bloquinhos. Last year I came here, it was very good. So we're close to that. We're not gonna focus on the big touristic things in Rio, like the Redeemer or Sugarloaf.
I haven't seen the Redeemer yet. There he is.
Oh yeah, there it is. We can see him from a distance. But like, we're not gonna do these main things because both of us has been here before, so we have them all. And this trip is planned around Carnival, so this is the main thing that we came to do. These things, they can cost a lot of money as well. So we're kind of doing this in a budget. Going to Rio on Carnival is already very expensive. So with the hotels were very expensive, the flights were expensive. So we're trying to save money on whatever we can. That's why we're not going to any carnival parties that are paid. We're only going to the street carnival that is free. We only pay what we drink. It's actually very good. I love street carnival, and it's gonna be Marcus' first time. Yep. So I'm really intrigued to see what he would think. You love drinking, so you would love Carnival.
Yeah, I love beer. So, not just beer. We had them 3 shots yesterday. They were pretty good.
So as soon as we got to the airport, they had 51, which is a cachaça brand that we have here in Brazil. We're doing like a marketing on the airport, and they had all this free drinks that they were giving us. So it was really cool. We just got an Uber from the apartment to, which is like probably my favorite place in Rio, that is Mureta da Urca, which is like Urca's Wall. So we have all the bars here behind that you can get a beer, and then you just sit on the wall and you just see the view. I just love drinking here, and I think it's a really cool vibe. You can watch the sunset here.
The last time I came here was on the way to Sugarloaf Mountain.
Yeah, that is right there.
Right there.
If you keep walking here, you're gonna be right in the base of the Sugarloaf where you get the cable car. It's really good, like when you combine. If you're doing the Sugarloaf, you just come here, you just have a beer. Should we get a beer?
Yes, we definitely should.
There's a lot of people selling other stuff as well, like caipirinhas are very common. A woman just approached us saying that she sells caipirinhas on the street. But like, I'm definitely want a caipirinha later. We're just gonna get a beer now. And yeah, so they have some options on bar. You can also sit inside the bars, but I prefer to sit on the wall. So they just give you like plastic cups and the bottle, and you just take them to the wall. We're meeting a friend now, and now we're gonna come back to the wall to drink our beer waiting for my friend. We're like all the way up there before, and we're walking to the other side of the wall because we're going to a bar. We can see the Christ now. Now we're watching the sunset. It's pretty cool.
The sunset behind Christ the Redeemer just looks unbelievable. This is an amazing place to see it. Between here and Sugarloaf Mountain, it's amazing.
The place that we were right now, like we were in that bar, It's called Bar da Urca, like the Urca's bar is right in the other end of the wall. You can't see the sunset from there. We were just walking back to where we were before because here you can see the whole sunset. You can see like the mountain where the Christ the Redeemer is, and it's just amazing. We're back here to the same place that we were before. It's a whole different vibe here right now. So after the sunset, I love seeing this view from here. You can still see the Christ over there, and then you have all the buildings all light up.
We've still got the silhouettes of the mountains in the background.
It just like was hard to find a spot here to see because of how many people there are here right now. I lost my phone because I'm stupid. I keep losing all my phones. I just leave it on the wall. I was pretty desperate. Turns out someone found it and they went to another bar and they have my phone and they're trying to give it back. She's in this bar here in Botafogo. So what we're doing now, we're walking to this bar. We're gonna buy this person a beer. We're gonna buy ourselves a beer and we're gonna get to know a new bar in Botafogo. So things came out alright. So one of this bar, I think it's this bar. I mean, not gonna lie, this is a really good place for us to end up. Yeah. I got my phone back and a beer and a caipirinha. This is the best carnival ever.
Cheers. Cheers.
I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. We ended up here in this really cool bar. We are in a bar like in Botafogo. Right now we're in cafe and bar. Beer here is cheaper than what we were paying before. And even caipirinha is cheaper than what we were paying there.
I'm thinking of Corona now. Like you always have that with a line. Now I'm thinking you should always follow a caipirinha beer. You should always follow a beer with a caipirinha.
You should always follow alcohol with alcohol. That's the tip. Where is your beer?
I drank it.
Let's fix it.
Oh, you're gonna be getting us so drunk tonight. I think this is him.
Oh,
So where are we?
we're in Lapa.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yes.
We're now on the subway. We're like very tired from yesterday, very hangover, I guess. But now we're going to the bus station because we're actually getting a bus in a few days to another city. And I need to change Marcus' ticket because they only let you buy with the CPF, which is the Brazilian document. So Marcus doesn't have one. So I used like a random number. They didn't allow him to put the passport number. So now we're going to need to go to the bus station to change that.
So one thing I noticed with the trains and the metro, we can't complain about the London Underground again after that. That was dangerously compact.
We just came back from the bus station. It was just a waste of time going there. So I called before and they told me that I needed to go there before the trip. Turns out we didn't need to. When we were there, they gave us the information that because it's a trip to the same, inside the same state, we don't even need a document. So now we're getting the subway again. One thing that is really good from the subway here in Rio, you can pay by contactless card, like a credit card, so you don't need to purchase anything. It's pretty easy. Way it works. We ended up getting the subway to something that is entirely not carnival related. We're in the shopping mall now, shopping Nova America. And we came here because we're both coaster enthusiasts and we count credits. So each coaster is counted as a credit. So we were looking for it and we saw that this shopping mall, they have like a park. They had 2 coasters here. So we're gonna get the credits. We just saw where the park is. We can see from the parking lot. It's pretty easy to get here. So This shopping mall is on the subway stop. So you can get a subway and the subway station is right connected to the shopping. This is the park. We got a deal with 10 tickets, so we can go on 5 rides. It was cheaper to buy online than buying here. So here was 70 reais, the 10 tickets, or 10 reais per ride. I paid 50 online, so I just quickly bought it on the queue, and they gave me those tickets. We're going to the kitty credit because we want the credit. We want to go on this one that is like a pendulum that is 360. And
Samba?
yes, I love Samba. Samba is one of my favorite fairground rides.
For British people.
Samba, yes, Samba.
Tagada.
But first we're going to the big coaster. We did the big coaster and it was painful.
Yeah, that sucks. That was so bad.
That was like really
I
bad.
had a little headache before we went on it. It's awful. So bad.
Is it a good coaster to go and hang over?
No, it's not.
So now we're gonna do the kiddie coaster. We're trying to rush here because the park closes in like half an hour. So we want to use all the tickets that we got. We went on the pendulum. It was so funny. This pendulum was really good.
Yeah, I mean, really intense. Very short, but yeah, it was good forces on that.
Yeah, I love these pendulums that you face each other because it's always funny to see people's reaction. We needed to sit separately because there wasn't 2 seats together anymore. But I think it was cool because then we could see each other on the ride. After that, we did Samba.
Samba's a good laugh. That's always funny.
It's always fun.
I've never actually been on a Tagada in the UK. Drop it down in the comments if you know where Tagada is in the UK.
Yeah, I would love to go.
I've been on 3 Brazilian ones now.
Yes.
So,
yes.
none in the UK.
I think it's so funny. I love when people fell on the floor. Someone did. It was really funny. It wasn't really strong. It's been a while since I've been on like really strong one, like very violent. Like yeah, we could easily. I feel like people that are falling, they were kind of doing on purpose. So I was thinking about going to this Ferris wheel because it's like kind of weird. Like it's like the old school Ferris wheel, isn't it?
Yeah,
like the way you see it, like.
Fast.
But we kind of hate Ferris wheels. I wanted to do because it's different, but I really don't like them. For our last ride, we decided to go on that.
Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but they've always been classic. I think it was like Roller Coaster Tycoon, that original one where the thing spins around and then the tunnel goes over it for no reason whatsoever. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's just going down.
Yeah, we never done one with the actual tunnel before, so it was cool.
I'm gonna now say that was the most painful ride in the park.
For you?
For me.
I was sitting in the inside.
I was getting crushed on the outside. I'm getting squashed now. Oh, this is painful.
My favorite here was the pendulums. It was like really far, so really cool. It was like a short cycle, but I don't really feel safe on those type of ride. I just wish they had a seatbelt. That's it. They don't check your restraint.
Our restraint popped open on the wacky one.
Exactly.
Even though it's just a wacky one, but you still need to be careful.
Yeah. And like if the restraint could be open on the walking form, could be open in other rides as well. So the park now is closed. We managed to get all the 5 rides that we wanted to do. Now we both have 2 more credits.
So that's put me on 702.
And I'm on 604.
So that means I've ridden 702 different coasters in the world, all completely different, and Gabby's ridden 604.
We decided to just go back to the apartment.
I think we want to start about 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's blocking that we're going to start at 7. So it's from 7 to midday. So we need to get there early because it's a good one, this one. So yeah, we just left the shopping mall and we're going to get this subway back home.
What percentage is it?
7.9.
Today's going to be a good day.